Hi, this is Catherine Gomez, presenting for my digital forensics class. My final project is called Authaccount. It's a volatility plugin that runs with Yara to search for authenticated sites. So I have a README file, and it explains what my plugin volatility is going to do. So the plugin uses volatility and Yara to search for instances of authentication in a RAM image, and Authaccount returns the task name, virtual address, and the authenticated site, neatly formatted in the command line. So you're going to call the plugin as Authaccount. That's what it's saved. And first you need to install volatility and Yara, and we could go ahead and do that. So you could just Google volatility downloads and grab the latest version of volatility. And you could just build it. My version of volatility is in the downloads folder. So we have volatility, Yara, and Yara Python. So you're going to download it from the source. Once you install volatility, there's install instructions in the Authaccount dependency text file. The virtual machine I'm running right now is Ubuntu 14.04, 32-bit virtual machine. So you're just going to download volatility from the volatility page, and then go into the downloads folder and sudo python setup py install. And then you're going to go ahead and get Yara and Yara Python. Yara and Yara Python, you can either do the same thing. You can go and download the files, or it's easier if you just get sudo apt-get install python Yara. And what Python Yara does, it automatically gets Yara and libyara, because it needs those to be able to run successfully. So you're better off just downloading Python Yara. Downloads everything else for you. Okay, so let me take you to my code. So this is Authaccount py, and I saved it for now in my VM as in the development folder, and I linked it to the Yara, the volatility plugins folder. So let's go ahead and look at that. Okay, so we're in the volatility file, and volatility is installed when you're setting it up. It installs in the Python packages library. So if you just go into that folder and then into plugins, you save Authaccount py into the plugins folder, you should be set to go. Okay. So I'm going to start with the command line. There's a sample image called Bob, downloaded offline of a forensic challenge, and then you could call volatility from anywhere in the command line. This would be where we're going to run. So you're running volatility, and then you need to make sure you get the right file, and you append the file, and then the link, the address to your file that you're going to use. So first things first, let's if you're going to use, let's say, any image, RAM image, and you don't know what profile to use, volatility needs to know what profile it is to be able to correctly match up addresses. So we're going to go ahead and do image info. And press enter. So this is going to tell us the profile of the image, and it shouldn't take too long. Okay, so we see that our suggested profile is Windows XP Service Pack 2 or Windows XP Service Pack 3. And now we could go ahead and run our Authacounts to search for any authenticated or HTTP sites that are on the image. Okay, so you use the profile, so the format is profile equals 2, and then you grab a suggested profile that they suggest, and then you write the plugin names. The plugin name, Authacounts, is the plugin, and if you look at the plugin list, so let's pull an LS, and it basically gives us, so you see Authacounts is right here. Let me just pull it up. Let's pull it down. Okay, so Authacounts.py is right here. So we're just going to call it by Authacounts because we don't have to put the pi in there. Okay, so let's get that running and see what HTTP. Okay, so we have some VMware user and Firefox and other task names that go into HTTPS. Okay, so it's done. Thank you for watching this simple volatility Yara plugin. Have any questions?